Hey guys, Sarah here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Crossroads. Playing for today's morning in the south we have Crab Chicken the Bidoof. Playing as Ostheer and his loadout is Jaeger Infantry, Ostheer, and German Infantry. Facing off against him in the north we have Kobal playing as Brits. His loadout is Mobile Assault, Vanguard, and Royal Engineers. Just ranks, both players are in the mid 40s for their rankings, so a very even matchup this one. It should be good.
Pioneers reporting objective captured.
Pretty standard stuff so far. No universal carrier yet from Kobal. Universal carrier can be really strong on Crossroads. We haven't seen him go for that as of yet. Just a bit of capping all over the show. You guys getting excited for the World Championships? Man, first round just around the corner now. Qualifying round. Pretty exciting stuff.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
I'm excited. Fortunately, the wrong version of Colony Firma got included in the patch, so shame that people won't get a really good chance to practice on that map for the tournament. Correct version. It doesn't have too many more changes than the old version did, but a little more unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're about to see the first engagement. Took about 2.5 minutes. Sides of the map. Grenadiers out here. Looks like they found a little bit of cover there in that divot. Enough to win that engagement.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pushing up behind this for Kobal. Getting the suppression in there. That Vickers spits out some pretty nasty damage. Got to be careful.
Supplies looking a bit
And
squiffy.
Kobal actually going for universal carrier now. Like quite late on. This is interesting. Much later than I was expecting.
Ready to go.
And he's in the house. I thought maybe he's going to put some sandbags up over here, but he's sending them back over to deal with these Tommies, which have turned heavy cover against these Grenadiers, forcing them to close the distance. It's going to be a rough engagement there for Crab Chicken. Got 2 models already. Pioneers starting to close the distance. With the Pioneers, he should be able to win the engagement, but it was a costly one. 3 Grenadier models, that's quite a lot of manpower.
We have been granted access
Okay, a little bit late on the retreat, but not too bad. Meanwhile, on the other side, Grenadiers have secured the fuel over here. Well, neutralized it, at the very least. Is connected as well. I'd say Crab Chicken currently has the superior map control.
Orders coming in.
There's a carrier trying to work its way around the corner, but Crab Chicken repositioning, still with heavy cover.
Under fire. Enemy squad has us targeted.
Yeah, looks like he's focusing down the section rather than the universal carrier. I think it's a wise choice. And here we go, section pushing down, but run into the MG42, going to have to retreat. So finally gets forced away by the universal carrier. No weapon upgrade on this yet. There we go, going for the Wasp. Bit surprised we didn't see the universal carrier like maybe 1 or 2 units earlier in the build, but
An engineer unit is ready for
I'll try and
action.
make up for a little bit of lost time with the Wasp. You know, so like, does make it a little bit risky
We're
because
losing a capture point.
I'll see a player could have, you know, a 2-2-2 on the field in about a minute's time, so doesn't have much chance to do damage. We have to run that gauntlet, trying to keep it alive. It's ever since that Von Ivan highlight, I hear that flamethrower. My God, man, yelling. As he burns to death. That is pretty gruesome. Nice sweep going forwards for Kobal. Nice work. Doesn't want to run over a teller here. And Crab Chicken the Bidoof queuing up 2-2-2-2s. He's gone for a 3 green tech, so going for that fast tier 2. Where's he going with this grenadier? Oh, it looks like he was trying to get into the light cover position. Pioneer's coming up in support, but the squad's so low. Hasn't managed to put down healing yet. Vickers in the building doing a good job here.
Causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Halfway to get one. The squad, how has it not dropped a model yet? It's beyond science. Because has the head start in the garrison war, so we'll end up winning that.
Anti-tank gun and crew now ready for action.
Here comes the 222. We do have an AT gun for Kobal. Squad's being forced away. Looks like, you know, he didn't go for like an early 5-man either. Suggests to me maybe he's going to be going for a fast tick to a medium tank. We'll have to wait and see. Crab Chicken getting in there with the double 222s, forcing the Vickers out of the building. 6-pounder.
They're trying to take it.
Doesn't quite get the shot off. Vickers all rounds the corner. Close call. Makes it out of there though.
Scout car ready.
222s repositioning now.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Okay, looks like Kobal is going to go for the AEC. Getting the side tick for that, but that's going to be coming in quite late. That does have the option of just going for a second AT gun. Trying to just kill the 222s that way.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
We also have the Jaeger command squad being called in for Crab Chicken. He was briefly building a second machine gun, but cancelled that. Went for the Jaeger command squad. This means, of course, Jaeger infantry has been selected. Who's coming in? Oh boy. Right in front of... Ooh! Right in front of the Royal Engineers, but the 6-pounder. You heard it fire, but missed. Maybe it connected with the wall, I'm not sure, but... certainly did not connect with the 222, so Crab Chicken getting away a little bit lucky there, and it looks like Kobal actually is, after going for the AEC side tick, deciding against it and just going for another AT gun. A little bit of indecisiveness from him there. Oh no, he cancelled it at the very last second. Okay, he was really deep into that AEC tech. I checked on it before, but looks like he cancelled it at the last second. Went for the second AT. Oh, he went for the second AT gun, then he cancelled it. Maybe he thinks he can just get there. And for the company command post now.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Too far away from a Centaur.
Our supply line's broken.
Oh, pointing forwards for the Faust. Connecting. 6-pounders there, and both the 222s currently damaged, so don't really want to go for the chase down on the Universal Carrier. Ooh. Take retreat. Oh, and the Vickers gets the kill. Nearly vet 2 on that now. Don't underestimate the Vickers, honestly. I feel like these days it's pretty decent. I'm getting 1 or 2 of them in most of my games. There's Brits. Made it behind cover before Vickers could set up on them, but do have 2 Tommy squads here. Kobal very close to the fuel for a tank. As for our Crab Chicken, still hasn't even started his battle phase tech yet. But he is building a pack, perhaps anticipating a medium tank shortly. Double 222s, I'd say, haven't really earned their keep yet, haven't done enough damage to really be worthwhile. Got off to a pretty good start there, a couple kills. The T-gun missed, so no repairs. In position. Looks like Kobal is going to make it. Or is he going to go for the Cromwell? That's the thing. Could go for the Centaur right now, but maybe he's going to go for the Cromwell. I think Centaurs are a pretty good choice in this scenario. But that may, after you do that, you probably have to go for another AT gun. Maybe that's not what he wants to go for. Just wants to go straight for the Cromwell. And here we go, double 222's on the other side of the map, away from the anti-tank gun. Causing some trouble. This is where Kobal's strategy really starts to hurt that last 10 or so fuel. He's lost a lot of map control in that time. 222 pulling back. 6-pounder is there. 222's backing away now. One shot in, but not going to be enough for the kill. But there is the Cromwell, finally underway for Kobal. Was there as well. It's pretty good damage. Tail her down. Oh, that's sneaky from Crab Chicken. That could result in a kill. Speaking of, Pack right there. Wasp in some trouble. And down it goes so quickly, but man, so does the 222. I think it only took one AT gun shot as well. The rest was the AT grenade and small arms damage. So a trade there on the light vehicles. And here comes the Cromwell. Uh-oh. Telemine right there. And he hits it. Pack rotating now. Looks like he's trying to hide behind the building. Doesn't really have too much that can assist the Cromwell here. It's in trouble. Pack is there, pops the smoke shell. One shot connects. He's going to have to go for the attack rounds now. Misses that one. And Pack going to go for a chase down. I wonder if the smoke is blocking this machine gun sight. It might be, but it's not blocking this one. Some important suppression in there. Cromwell trying to back away. But the 222, oh, another smoke shell might be saving the day. Sniper's there, oh boy.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy
And an attack ground attempt there from Crab Chicken.
Supply line's been cut.
No dice. Looks like the Cromwell is maybe going to make it away. Super close call.
Damned enemies trying to take a point
And
from
maybe even the 222, yeah, the 222 goes down to the 6-pounder through the base sector. Pack is there. Oh, another attack ground attempt, but this one connecting with the bunker. Another attack ground attempt missing. Super close range base artillery coming down on the Pack now. They're called in by the sniper. Oh, big shot on the Pack. Pack makes it out though. I think that is the Jaeger Command smoke grenade. Kobal's going to have to spend a decent chunk of time repairing this up. I suppose he could also use the vehicle crew repairs on that. But I do have to say that I do think the sniper is the right choice here. He needs some assist. Well, I had a bug splat. Getting back into it. I believe I was making a point about the sniper being the right call. But he does have to be wary of the ambush camouflage in this commander. Can make it a little bit trickier to use the sniper, but it does match up pretty well with Crab Chicken's current composition otherwise. So probably worth the gamble. Getting a second AT gun for Kobal. Crab Chicken floating, okay, a decent chunk of resources. Looks like he's going straight for tier 4. It's about to complete his battle phase 3 tech.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Sniper getting chased away there.
We are now authorized.
And this is where the infantry sections will start to struggle up against the weapon upgraded squads. Crab Chicken going for the rifle grenade into the retreat path, only gets one model down. The sniper just can't pick away from range at the moment.
We're losing a capture point.
We're really struggling to maintain map control. We lost the Cromwell, that might have been game over right there.
Our supply line's broken.
Sniper getting down to work now.
A capture point is being
RGV
overrun.
is charging forwards. Pressuring the fuel.
We've 200 points remaining.
Sprints forwards with the Jaeger command squad. And that squad has 3 G43s, so win that close range pretty easily. Here we go, Cromwell back up, ready to rumble.
Our capture point.
Fortunately,
They're trying to
Crab
take
Chicken about to pop out a Panther, so Kobal have to make the most of this brief window before that Panther arrives. Here we go, we actually see some ambush camouflage being used on the machine gun.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Well, hasn't really accumulated much more fuel since he made that Cromwell. He's really been struggling in that department, but you know, he still has the double AT guns, which are quite perilous to face against. Even with the Panther, it doesn't have that much armor that it can reliably bounce those AT guns, so it's a little bit risky. We see Kobal has picked up the 5-man upgrade as well. At this point, which I think is a very viable position to get it at after your first medium. If you want to rush out your first medium and then with the 5-man upgrade after that. It's a tightrope approved strategy. Sniper's picking a few shots. 5-man squads a little bit more resilient now in the face of these LMG Grenadiers. Okay, reveals itself now. Well, one shot down already. Gotta be a little bit careful. It jumps out of the building, but Double Pie is going sniper hunting. Run right into the Vickers, however. That third gets a shot on. That's the Cromwell. Looks like he wants to go for the chase down and for the kill potentially. Oh, friendly fire on the sniper there. T-gun's repositioning though, shutting that down. Artillery barrage on the AT guns. I don't know how he saw them there, but more dodges. Minor damage only, and a second Vickers from Kobal try and hold the line a little bit more firmly. Should provide like a more protective zone for his sniper to operate within. Well, it looks like Crab Chicken does have camouflage on basically all of his combat units now, so he may have trouble finding them. You see here, sniper isn't there in range, but there's no idea that they're there. Oh, maybe he sees them now. No, he's sprinting forwards, going for the kill.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Oh, but he gets suppressed before he gets a shot off. Ooh, but the Jaeger command squad almost finished the job. Close call for the sniper. Nice attempt from Crab Chicken.
Losing a sector.
Going forwards. But AT guns are there. If they're going all the way in, oh, this is just... I've seen this go wrong so many times before. Oh, in the worst possible way. Main gun crit, sealing the Panther's fate. Not even going to be able to get the Cromwell. Oh, it's one shot from death somehow. And the 6-pounder didn't quite set up at the right angle. Cromwell missing the killing blow. Hacker's there. Repositions it now. Oh, but the Cromwell gets the killing blow there.
We have lost
Imagine if he didn't get main gun credit, probably could have stopped the Cromwell from chasing. Unlucky for Crab Chicken, you know, first he missed a whole gang of attack rounds on the Cromwell, and now the main gun crit, knocking out his Panther. And after knocking out that Panther, I'd say we're pretty much back to even in this game. Crab Chicken did lose another Grenadier. I don't know if I even caught that on camera. Probably not. So he's actually, like, in terms of pop cap, he is way behind. Still has the tech advantage. He's got that next Panther coming out. But yeah, maybe he's actually, like, behind now. And maybe they'll be level pegging, but seems not to be the case. This is probably the time where Kobal tries to make his way towards the crocodile. It's going to take quite some saving, so Crab Chicken doesn't have to worry too much about just getting overwhelmed right now. But he is a little bit light on anti-infantry. And that sniper is going to be chewing him up. Might even pay to go for a counter sniper. Because the sniper also very good against Kobal's current composition, very heavy into the team weapons. Get the counter snipe, then follow up with some more team weapon sniping, very advantageous. The command squad sprinting after the sniper. Kobal calling in the planes here. Typhoon's doing some damage. Crab Chicken having to pull back. Back in a little bit of trouble. He's brought the sweepers along too. The two tellers, and they're going down fast. Panther rounding the corner. Oh, I thought he set up there for some shots on the Cromwell. Oh. He's going back through for another pass. Where's the edge of the circle? Oh, right there. Extension damage as well, AT grenade on the Royal Engineers. I'll stick around to get rid of those last tellers, and then they got to stay on the offensive. Cromwell still at 3/4 health, so not too risky. And now another pass from the Typhoons. Getting suppression and getting the good damage in. Cromwell coming in for the follow-up. Back is back. Reinforcing, unable to assist. Picking up a few kills there. Oh, we do have another Cromwell coming in for Kobal. This is unexpected, I would say. Safe line would be to just go for the crocodile.
Ready for action.
But he's living life on the edge.
Get in position at the hatch.
Going down the centre. Away at the machine gun. And they're just about back up to full. Machine gun has to retreat from middle. Light RD barrage coming in over here. Oof, that's an expensive light RD barrage. I don't know if I can get on board with that one. Speaking of that, you know, he's like so far away from super close air support. Pass now. Later. Pioneer's charging forwards. Leg Tegans are right there. Takes 2 hits. 3 hits. Everything's penetrating or hitting the rear armor. And still penetrating. Oh, nice attack round there though. Cromwell, one shot. Backs away. Goes in the centre, capping, unable to be dispensed for repairs. There they go now. Kobal, you know, did get very far behind in the victory point game. You see just 85 remaining, but the army's big. And we're seeing Crab Chicken go for the Brumbier. It's a risky call, the Brumbier, honestly. Against, well, in the face of AAT guns, it can be okay, but it doesn't have like an enormous amount of armor to reliably bounce them. And then with 2 Cromwells on the field, potentially there for the flank, it's a risky call. But this is a tough juncture as Ostheer. I often find myself wondering what I should be building in these kind of scenarios, and nothing really feels like it adds up too well. I feel like the warfare isn't quite good enough, especially if they're using trenches against you. So I don't have the solution, but I'm open to seeing if the Brumbier is the way to go. So a shot onto the trench, but takes 2 shots in return. Typhoon's caught in. Buy a little bit more breathing room. Is going on over there now. A 3rd Cromwell from Kobal. So it looks like he's going to try and end the game quickly rather than play a more attrition style. The planes are buying him a lot of safety. Oh, excuse me. Getting forced away. Plane's getting shot down by the Brumbier there, getting himself a little bit of veterancy. Yeah, look at all this. Look at this. How are you supposed to use a Panther against what you're seeing here? Brumbier coming forwards on old fire. Even like a direct hit on the trench only does around quarter health to the squad inside it. He's even trying to kill the trench, I think, with the Panther. Cromwell's going hunting now. They're trying to get around the flank of the Brumbier, and they're penetrating. Gets around 1 shot there. They're coming back in. 3 Cromwells here, though. Oh, and he's overextended the Panther a little bit. 6-pounder brought forwards, and wow. I thought that was home free. Artie Brage knocking out 6-pounder in the back lines. Good play from Kobal, bringing up the 6-pounder there, repelling the Panther. Ultimately doesn't take too much damage and inflicted a lot. Squad down and a lot of health from both these tanks. You can see what I was saying about the Brumbier. I felt like it wasn't the right choice so far, proving me correct. And that was quite engineers for Kobal. Good choice. He needs a little bit more repairs. Still checking if he's going hammer or anvil, but no indications on that yet. Be up and ready to rumble. Hopefully he can find an angle where he doesn't just get dumpstered by an AT gun immediately. Also just be careful, you know, those triple Cromwells could still come and knock him out. Speaking of, they're coming forwards, looking to get aggressive here, going all the way at base almost. Decent connection there from the Brumbier. Oh. Imagine if he got the kill there, that would be way too funny. 6-pounder in the back, getting a couple shots on the Brumbier. Looks like the Cromwell's mobilizing. Oh, they find the rear armor of the Panther here. But they're not chasing in. Pack enough to deter them. Target weak point activated, but Doesn't quite get the shot off, and Panther coming back in with the rear arm exposed again. Risky stuff. Found just forgotten about over here. Finally, Pack rather. Might go down because of that. Sniper's there. Close call again. And incoming planes from Kobal. This could be the death now. Almost charging forwards. Looks like they've got their sights set on the Brumbier first. Getting onto the rear armor is this one, the Vet 2 Cromwell. There we go. Brumbier goes down quickly. Smoke shells out for Kobal to try and cover the retreat. Double AT guns pushing up. Force back the Panther. G42 cleared out. Anti-tank rockets coming through. Panthers there. Oh, more free damage on the Panther. Crab Chicken is in big trouble. Going. Oh no, one more pass. Back in trouble now. And there's going to be some base artillery coming in this sector now. Sprinting forwards to try and avoid it. Good choice. A bad idea. How is he supposed to do anything? His army's so small now. Kobal basically at his supply limit. Crab Chicken at half of that. Does have a decent chunk of fuel, so could go for another tank. He plays conservatively with his manpower, but oh, he's caught on the retreat. But it's looking grim. And did Kobal steal away the MG42 or destroy it? Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it got destroyed. What was that? He firing his own machine gun. He's trying to kill this building. Apparently. Heavy cover up there from the Brumbier. Dodging the rifle grenade by using retreat. Here we go, Crab Chicken coming forwards.
We are losing a sector.
But yeah, I do reiterate what I was saying earlier. I feel like Crab Chicken should have gone for a sniper a long time ago to get for the counter snipe. Really helps against these machine guns though. The Vickers in the trench, I believe, outrages the sniper, or maybe is like basically equal to the sniper, so can't really rely against the Ostheer sniper against a vetted Vickers in the trench. Remember that. You could always come in from trenches, blind spots from the side, but so you understand what I was saying.
The Cromwell's ready to roll.
Crab Chicken just getting pushed further and further towards his base sector now. Ever decreasing map control.
We are down to 300 points.
Going forwards. Pounder coming forwards in response. You can see the sniper really wearing on the mentality of Crab Chicken.
Air support is coming as requested.
Now a little bit late bringing back the pack. And another strafing support from Kobal. The crew right at the base exit. And this might be the nail in the coffin for Crab Chicken. Here come the Cromwells behind this, looking to inflict yet more pain. Looks like they've got their sights set on the Panther this time. That got recruised. With some decent damage here. Oh, nice smoke from Kobal again. one's taking engine damage. Panther coming back in, looking for a kill. 6-pounder is there though. They're avoiding. Reposition. Man, that 6-pounder rotates quickly. Cromwell and 6-pounder connecting. Panther getting low. In come the Typhoons. And down goes the Panther.
Our Panzer forces have been reduced by 1.
And that's GG, I would say. Oh, it looks like the pack took out what? One Cromwell, and the second one actually goes down to a teller. Oh boy. Probably ran past that sector with this engineering squad, but maybe he just missed it. I think I might speed this up for a little bit.
A capture point is being overrun. The Churchill Crocodile is ready.
Back out. Flares up, that means the Crocodile's coming in. We go for hammer. Some base artillery coming down as well.
Damned enemies trying to take a
Sniper
point
nearly went down to the Jaeger command squad, but not today. And here comes the Crocodile. I'll try to finish the game right here. Chicken, desperately trying to save for another Panther, I would say. So needs to play conservatively with his manpower. When did he get these Panzer grenadiers, and why would he do that? Okay, going off the pack now. Pack gets the stun shot off the target weak point. Stun lays off. Now the Crocodile looking for a revenge. Back down.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
It's recruit, goes down again. Crocodile finishes the job. Damaged engine. But yeah, this is
enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our
over
points.
in my books. Still quite a lot longer on the replay though, unfortunately.
The enemy are at 200 points. We're losing a capture point.
Now the Panther coming in for crab chicken. Will that be the turnaround point? Crocodile back. There some damage. Going after the sniper with the Jaeger command squad again, but Crocodile Cromwell combo doing the damage, forcing the retreats. There's the Panther. Kobal having to play a little bit more cautiously. Crab Chicken finally draining down on the VPs a little bit. Just 163 now, triple cap running. And now Crab Chicken going for a Werfer.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Looking for some angles. Cromwell is there in support though. Missing all sorts of shots. Wow, he goes for the Shreks on the Pedrians. Has to be like the worst thing you can do against the Crocodile. Just get bled so hard. Constantly in flamethrower range. Some more pioneers for the repairs.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Kobal getting the repairs in himself before gearing up for the final push. I'd say strafing support just about ready to go again for him. There we go, in come the planes once again. We've seen the whiff fire yet. Oh, spoke too soon. There it goes. See how little damage it did. Not that effective against trenches, as I said. I think they would be, you know, with the unit clumped so tightly inside them, but not the case. Panther is out there trying to do something.
Capture point is being overrun.
The 6-pounder zoning them out. And here comes the crocodile. Ooh, big command squad gets ripped apart by the typhoon.
Enemy down to 75
And
points.
Crab Chicken finally throws in the towel. Well, Crab Chicken, you know, he played a decent game in the early game. I'm not sure about the double 222s. Guess he was expecting Kobal to go straight into the AC. But he just didn't handle the double 222s very effectively. Took too much damage, took too much time to repair. Didn't inflict enough bleed to really justify their purchase price. As for Kobal, you know, a little bit questionable on the late universal carrier, but otherwise a very sound build order, I would say. This is like one of a very viable strategy to go as Brits. Mix in a Vickers in the early game. Don't go for the 5-man squads immediately. Try rush out a medium tank. Go for your 5-mans after that. Then try and progress your way to a heavy tank in the form of, you know, Churchill, Crocodile, or maybe AVRE, or maybe even just the regular Churchill, or maybe even the new Comet. I'm not sure if that's worth getting yet either. But yeah, Crab Chicken really throwing away this game when he went diving in with his Panther before. That's just a horrible idea. If you're up against 2 AT guns and I think it was 2 medium tanks at that point, it's just like, oh, it's really bad. And also his reluctance to get the sniper, I think, cost him a lot this game. Could have gone for the counter snipes. Sniper will be very useful against this kind of campy double AT gun Brit play as well. That extra sight can help you position your units as well, which can be tricky not having that sight advantage. Well, a lot of things going wrong for Crab Chicken there. I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.